Torta Paradiso. Semplice e deliziosa. Simple and delicious like all the recipes I make. Please stay tuned and watch the video. Hello everybody, this is Alessandra. Welcome to my home, welcome to my kitchen. Went to the supermarket, gorgeous organic lemon brought me back to Italy. Guess what? So we're gonna be using it. This inspired me to make Torta Paradiso, Paradise Cake. It's a light, soft, spongy, delicious cake. No vanilla in it, just the lemon flavor. It's a perfect cake for breakfast. It's a perfect afternoon snack or just any time. You know, it started with the ingredients. 2 sticks of butter. I'm using unsalted, so I'll be adding a quarter teaspoon of salt. If you use salted butter, then leave the salt out. I have 2 cups of powdered sugar, 10 times sugar, confectioner's sugar. Every area has a different name for it. I have a cup and a half of all-purpose flour, and then I have half a cup of potato starch. If you live in an area that you could buy cake flour, just use 2 cups of cake flour. That makes it a little bit easier. I have a quarter teaspoon of the salt, if the butter is unsalted, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and of course the whole zest of this beautiful lemon, and 6 eggs at room temperature. The first thing we're gonna do is we're going to get the butter and the sugar mixed in the KitchenAid, in the stand-up mixer. And the sugar. Now this is a very important part. Once you put it on, it needs to be light and fluffy and very pale in color. So it's gonna take a little bit of time. Let's get that started. First start with slow speed, otherwise the powdered sugar is gonna go flying everywhere. And the reason why I know that is because I've done it. With the spatula, just move the sugar towards the center so the butter picks it all up. Again, low speed until it's all well incorporated. Once it's combined, you can pick up the speed and let it go until it's light and fluffy and pale in color. Look how wonderful, and it's like literally an ivory color. It's light and fluffy. That's exactly what you want. It's been mixing for about 15 minutes. Now the next step, let's leave that on the side a second. Let's sift the dry ingredients. So we have the flour, the salt, the baking powder, and the potato starch. Go ahead and sift it. So you don't want any lumps. You want a smooth Torta Paradiso. Perfect time, get the oven on 350. While this was whipping, this is what I did. I have a 9-inch cheesecake ring. I spray, my daughter says, Mom, why do you spray and then put the parchment paper? Because if you don't, the parchment paper has nothing to stick on. So what I do is I spray it, then I put the parchment paper or the paper. When I remove the butter, I use that around the spring form. I put parchment paper. You're gonna set this aside, and so this is the sifted stuff. Now let's get the lemon zest in. Lemon zest goes in. Now on slow speed, let's get it start whipping again. And what we're going to do is add 1 egg at a time. So be careful when you add. Let's get the first egg in. There it goes. Let it get incorporated, pick up speed, and let it get incorporated before you add the next egg. When you add the egg in, it looks like it's going to separate. Just higher the speed and let it get incorporated. So watch, you're gonna put another egg in. There it goes. See, looks like it's separating. Don't worry. The speed is there. It's gonna gently pick it all up. Scrape the sides also because you have a lot of butter that sticks to the bowl. So do that also. The mixture is light and fluffy. Now, 1 tablespoon at a time, of course, heaping tablespoon, not a flat. You want to get the flour in. Let's get it on a medium slow, and just let's get this in like this, a little bit at a time. I have the splash guard on, otherwise it flies everywhere. But otherwise, just lower your spoon and gently incorporate it. Last tablespoon in. Actually, let's get it all in. Here we go. Okay. Perfecto, perfecto, perfecto. I'm gonna scrape the sides one final time because I want to make sure everything is well incorporated. Look how soft the dough is. It's so fluffy. Okay, let's just get it one more time incorporated. To get it off the whisk, what I do is I lower the basket and just run it for a couple seconds, and it just lets all the dough fall off. Okay, here it goes. Let's set that on the side, and let's get the mixture in. It is a thick consistency, so just spread it all around evenly. In the oven now. First 30 minutes, do not open the door, and then after 30 minutes you could take a peek and see if it's nice and high and if it's ready. 55 minutes in the oven. It looks perfect. It smells divine. Let's let it cool down and then finish up. Let's go ahead and remove the unveil of Torta Paradiso. Guardate che bellezza. Wonderful dusting of powdered sugar. That's exactly what this cake needs. Come closer. I want to open this up together. So come closer. I want to show you how soft and delicious. I could smell the beautiful lemon aroma. Ecco qui. Guardate un po'. Is that delicious or what? Take a look how soft it is. And I gotta have a bite. Oh, guardate un poco. I just want you to see the softness of this cake. This is what. Deliciosa. Delicious. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe. Hit the bell button. A lot of recipes coming up. I'm so excited. I stay up at night thinking of what I'm going to be making. Love to share all this food with you. And I love when you leave me comments that you're making these recipes, because that's the important part. Grazie mille. Arrivederci. Alla prossima. Ciao, ciao.